Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the Sewer Commission meeting, Town of Pownell, September 8th, 2022 at 5:30 on the button. I'll call the order. Mike Gardner,
Angie Rawling.
Harry Percy.
Brian Harris.
Bob's not in, right, Hannah?
No.
Okay. Approval of the agenda, wastewater budget adjustments, update on the PV1 pump station upgrade, other wastewater updates, public comment, and adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Wastewater budget adjustments. I believe that's you, Darce. First, Darce, I'd like to apologize to you. I responded back to the email that you sent me. Unfortunately, it's when my email wasn't working and it's been sitting in my inbox or outbox or whatever for forever. So I apologize to you. It's like, I didn't even realize it until 2 days ago and I knew you're gonna be here, so I apologize.
Yeah, I kind of just need to get together with you. I've got a whole bunch more information. So
Okay.
probably something that you and I can go over together separately.
I can be available next week. Any day, midday, whatever, 9:30 on till noon or 1 o'clock or something. So you shoot me an email and I'll make it happen.
Will do, Mike. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Budget adjustments are, I can't believe, happening again. Another year has gone by. They're just the same adjustments you see every single year must be done. I don't think anything huge will jump out at you. Electricity, we're as frugal as we can be, but sometimes electricity is just out of our control. I think the really good news is this year, the first time we really were able to put a majority of the contingency funds into the capital reserve fund for future spending. So that felt
Nice.
good.
Nice.
Yes, that was definitely a positive. And if you don't have any questions, I guess I'll just ask for approval of the budget adjustments so Ellen can take care of them.
Anybody have any questions on the budget adjustments? I don't. I think, like I said, and I've told you in several emails, I think you guys are doing a fantastic job. So, I'm totally pleased. Anybody have any questions for Darcy, comments?
Oh, I think it looked good.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the wastewater budget adjustments.
So moved.
Second.
My God.
Wow.
Any
We're
discussion?
paying attention.
Any
That was
discussion?
quite a second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Perfect.
It was a bug.
So carried. So update on PV1 pump station upgrade.
Okay, well, we've come a long way. I have to say that what we envisioned is happening, and that is a very good feeling. It's really going to come together and be functional by the third week of September. Next week, we are moving the actual electrical cables and the control panels and adding the Muffin Monster control panel. The week after that, the Muffin Monster is actually installed, and that station will be fully functional on its new pads. That is fantastic. I didn't want to inundate you with photographs or a ton of information, but I did want to update the budget worksheet so that you could see the breakdown of each item as originally proposed, what we've accomplished so far, what was spent, and we are on track with expenditures. That's another thing I'm really happy about. Some things are coming in lower, some are higher, but they're all fitting within that 300,000 projection. The last thing to be done is the access way. I would say we've done about 75% of the legwork on the access way. We're lined up to complete most of the project. I do need to meet with Mike next week and just go over some information with him, get the state permit, and that will define approval of the actual culvert. And then Joel is helping me with the culvert. So he's going to get the prices. So the last piece will be the actual installation of a culvert, and that'll be weather dependent. So that may be something that time-wise will take a while to get our hands on, and that will dictate if it's installed this fall or in the spring. But I did check with Tara, and she does not see any limitation on the holding of the allocated funds until the project is complete. So there's no issues there, it seems. So in a nutshell, it's coming together. We've got the safety, the hammered out, the security, the longevity, the redundancy. We have the Muffin Monster grinder with the grinder pumps. The grinder pumps will not be working as hard. They will be pumping more with higher capacity, higher on the curve. And it's going to reduce future O&M costs significantly. The next 10 years will be a lot different than the last 16 years. I'm looking forward to that. So that is where we are. We're in a good place with the PV1 upgrade.
Anybody have any questions for Darcy on this project?
No, it looks really good. Thank you for the pictures.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's,
I find that helpful.
yeah,
Yeah, if you look behind the high voltage sign, looking through the fence, you can see that gray structure. That was all fabricated by Carl and Jeff as the structures that would be holding all of the control units. They did a great job on that. I just had to give them some kudos there. That was a lot of work.
I think the whole thing's been a lot of work, Darce, for all of you. I think that, in my opinion, to help keep the cost down, I think you guys have done a pretty serious amount of the work yourself, not ourselves, I'm not involved, but.
The estimated cost for if we hadn't generally done the general contracting ourselves and we had fully engineered and not done engineering ourselves, the cost would have been $350,000 more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting.
Well, it
Just
is, and-
because the money can be used in other places, which makes me feel good.
And we have, we're gonna end up with what you want at the end of the day for your employees, not what somebody else says you need. That's, to me, that's a huge key to me, because you guys are the ones that are operating this every day, and not some engineer sitting behind a desk somewhere in Tulsa, Oklahoma or whatever. I don't. Yeah, no, that's
So
important.
true, so true. Any
Yeah.
operator that gets hands-on to a project and has say is amazing.
Yeah,
Well, and it shows a pride from your department, yourself and your department, that you're taking in the job also.
Any other
And-
questions?
yeah. Anybody have any questions, anything? I know.
No, I'm good.
I like what I'm reading because there's a lot of things that have been implemented to hopefully keep from, added safety and possible least amount of injuries
Well, I told you, I went down there.
in there, so.
As I told you guys before, Darcy was, she spent some time with me and Carl and Jeff, we spent time together down there looking at this thing, and I'm here to tell you that this was a no-brainer. This literally was a no-brainer to take care of this and take care of it now, not after somebody gets hurt, so.
Well, even talking to past board members, when that was put in, they said the original one wasn't originally supposed to go the
Right.
way it did, so.
But at any rate, let's talk about moving forward, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And, we're doing it in a really good way as far as I'm concerned. Excellent job, Darce, by you and Jeff and Carl.
Yes.
For sure. Other wastewater updates, anything else going on, Darce?
I actually do have something, so I'm glad Tara put this in. She inserted this for me, and I wasn't sure why at the time, but now I know, Tara. We are up for our 5-year renewal for our National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System permit. So that has to be submitted by the end of September. It will take effect in March, hopefully, if the state's on top of it and all the reviews go easily. Tara also helped me pull all the addresses. It's a new state requirement that we inform all of the abutting landowners that we're going to be submitting for a renewal. So that has been taken care of and certified. I went ahead and filled everything out and signed it. It'll be in the mail tomorrow. Hannah produced the check for me, so that will be complete as well.
Excellent, nice.
Is that something that hasn't been done on time before, Darcy, or has it always been done on time?
We always get it on time, done on time, but I usually hire the engineers to do it, and I just think I have enough under my belt at this point where I could just save us some more money, save us a couple grand, and just did it myself.
Excellent. And with the help, that's awesome from Tara.
Oh, she's wonderful. Tara's wonderful.
Yeah, nice.
That's all I have.
Anybody have any questions for Darcy on anything else that's going on in the town? Darcy, I have just a couple of quick questions.
Okay.
I know that you have the decommission. We have that limited to 3 per year, correct?
It is 5 per
Oh,
year.
5. Okay, sorry. I thought it was 3.
And I'll follow up on that. So it's 5 per year. It's 3 for all mobile home parks inclusive.
Okay, that's where the
And
3.
then there's
Okay.
two additional for homes, businesses, or I should just say residential and non-residential. We
Oh.
had an applicant apply for 3 in a mobile home park, and they were approved for 3 in the spring. They actually only decommissioned 1. So we actually still have those 2 open, just food for fodder. I wanted to let you know that as well.
Oh, okay. It was just, and so my question to you is, are you comfortable with that number? Because,
am.
okay,
I think it's working okay. We have another one coming online, I hope real soon here. So it does seem to balance out in the
Okay.
end.
that was gonna be my next question. You took my question, but that's okay.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. So it does seem like it balances out at the end of the
It does.
day. Okay. I
It
wasn't sure if, I guess where I was going with it, Darcy, was if you were taking a bunch of slack from people because they couldn't decommission and we didn't have the number high enough, for you. I was trying to,
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay.
I don't think there's a huge, I think in the beginning, there may have been more of a giant push for giant decommissions, but I think at this point, people pretty much understand that we do have a budget. We do need to make sure that the rules are adhered to and that so we can maintain the budget fairly for everyone.
okay, perfect. That answers all my questions. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't receiving a bunch of, pushback from people on that number. That's all. That's all I have. I don't have anything else for Darcy. I think, like I said, I think you guys are doing a great job. I think everything is, coming together. This was a big project. This, I think you're right on your timeline. Might even be a little bit ahead of your timeline that you had.
We are. I just feel really good about the project. It's
Good.
really coming along nicely.
Good.
Happy with it.
Good. Any public comment?
No, nobody else is in.
Nobody's in? Perfect. Darcy, if you don't have anything else, and none of the board members have anything, I think we're good.
Okay, and Mike, I'll be in touch.
Yeah, just send me an email or you have my phone number, call me, text me, whatever. And, any morning after 9:30, 10 o'clock, I can pretty much make work, I think.
I gotcha.
Okay? Perfect. Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Good
Thanks,
night.
Darcy.
Darcy.
Thank you.